Hello. Hi. It's me. It's Chris. So you may have slept a little bit through stream time, but we're gonna ignore that. We're just gonna play a game. We're gonna play Against the Storm because it's a great game and I love it, and I'm gonna play it. Mostly normal game. Mostly. No special modifiers apart from if year 8 starts, 8 people die. So there's that. I've been waffling between these two caravans. They both have a lot of stuff. They both start with 9 people. Lots to love there. They all have advantages and disadvantages. I don't know. Tons of extra food is nice. Starting with bricks and a bit of oil is also nice. It's a tough choice. I don't know which is best. I'm gonna go with this one because if I don't make a choice, I'll never play the game. The end. So I'm gonna start with extra villagers and the herb garden. Why the herb garden? Cause it cost 4, and I could afford it. The end. Let's see what we get. Drizzle is mild, making it the perfect season for looting. Okay. I don't often associate mild weather with desire to loot, but whatever. Increases the chance of doubling loot from events solved during drizzle by 25%. Huh. So I guess ideally we finish events during drizzle and we might double the loot from it. Okay. Cool. Oh boy. People are very upset if they don't have housing, and they also die if they don't have housing. So, gotta make sure I have housing. That is for sure. Villagers don't have any eat. They gain 2 stacks of the hunger effect. This could kill some foxes if I'm not careful. And finally, downpour. People eat 50% more food if they do not have housing and services. Not the end of the world if we hit level 5, but I definitely prefer not to. Anywho, nothing earth-shattering at least. So let's put down some woodcutting camps and see what we get. Interesting. What is the order of the day in terms of what we're going to try to get here? Like, I guess pickled goods get to be doubled up, but that's like pickled goods and biscuits? I don't know. Tough choice. Probably wanna go... Well, there's not a lot of clay on the map, though. Makes stamping mill a lot worse. Could grab bakery just for the biscuits and the option of pottery. I do want to open up flour, though. I should point out none of this is, I should point out, annoyingly, that none of this is basic building material production, so that's annoying. I guess I'll take stamping mill. I could very poorly make copper bars, and I want to definitely be able to make that something. Supplier is terrific. Just for the planks and the water skins. Almost certainly that one. Alchemist Hut is tempting, but I did start with a bunch of crystallized dew, so I don't like need to produce it as much as I might otherwise. Certainly not as much as I'll need good planks. Then we have the greenhouse. Tempting. We revealed a clearance geyser, but we didn't reveal a drizzle geyser. It's that way, so like, there could be geysers over here. Maybe we lead on going that way and trying to find one. Could work. Could solve all of our food issues. Kiln's also pretty darn good. Might actually be the play now that I think on it. Gets me slightly better bricks. Gets me some jerky for the harpies. Greenhouse is so good, though. I'll pick up the kiln this time. Just this time. Let's see. What else? Other benefits do we have? Not a lot. We have 2 egg nodes, and that is all of our food. So that's mildly worrisome. But since we know we don't have lizards at the very least, I can start collecting the eggs guilt-free, so if there's an upside, there's that. And yeah, I guess we'll get the supplier down as fast as I can and start making some shelters. Should just make normal shelters because that's just smarter. But I also don't wanna. Hi! Advanced herbalism. Well, I mean, if I'm gonna be stuck with the herb garden as my only source of food, then making it 50% better seems like a good idea. Fair. We'll take it. Put down the crude workstation as well. We'll need some planks before I can actually make the thing. I guess we're gonna lean on chopping this way, I guess. Break into some small glades, hope we find a drizzle geyser. Seems like a plan. Call of the Ruins. Or TikTok. I think I'm gonna click TikTok here. Normally I'm all about risking timed orders, but like there's no way I'll know if there's a ruin in any of these glades. So it's like I can't possibly know if this is doable or not. And +1 to copper ore means the trees drop more copper, which is very helpful. I could try Impetuous Explorer, especially for good cloth production, sure. And then this. I guess I could do egg collection? It's giving up a lot of initial food for basically very little benefit, but if I find myself in dire need of if I find myself in dire need of a blueprint, that is a good option. And I might just end up taking it. It's hard to know what is in the trees and what is not. Anyway, I'm not gonna turn in egg collection quite yet. I would rather, you know, I don't want to give up a third of my initial food and risk starvation for not a lot of game. Okay. You deliver those planks. Go. Then you'll get to be in the supplier where we'll actually make planks. Keep a goodly stock around, I guess. No need to go too crazy on it. 2 big shelters will get everybody. So let's put down 2 big shelters. Call it a day. Nothing to build past that, so I guess we just throw both harpies in here and, wait for the planks to be built. Once I notice that, the building material, warning is gone, I'll pull one out of the supplier and we'll have them build stuff. It'll be just that simple. Is there anything else I need to do? I should put down the kiln for sure. We have a ton of bricks, so I don't, like, need to get that production going particularly quickly. Should also definitely set coal as the primary ingredient for the hearth. Trade post? Yeah, I mean, I guess I could put down a trade post, but the trader doesn't arrive until Drizzle anyway, so who cares? I guess it is a good idea, though. I guess before I completely forget about it, that would be a wise plan. Before I completely forget about it, I need to open Glades. What am I doing? I did take the event, and then I just sat on it. Do I pop into there? It seems weirdly dangerous. I don't know why. It's not any more dangerous than usual, but... for some reason it feels more dangerous. Anyway, let's break into these glades. Hopefully we'll find some glade events in there. And we'll proceed onward from that point. Oh man. Also, hi Dendrian! Good to see you. How have you been? I've been unfrozen. Doing good? That's good. I saw on your YouTube channel you have also been playing a bunch of Against the Storm. I hope those have gone well. Titanium seal finished. Nice. P15 is real hard. Know that from experience. I imagine you figured out that if you don't have that prestige level unlocked, that if you get to a point where you have to do a certain prestige level, it just kind of unlocks for you. It's like, oh, no, you're good. Hey, we found a drizzle geyser. Boy, I wish I'd picked up the greenhouse. We also found a cache. I haven't found any stone yet, so I can't quite use that as a glade event, which is mildly rough. Fair enough. Let's get them over here then. We'll break into this really quickly. See if we can't find a glade event in here instead. You were afraid to science that one out. That's fair. I would not want to get there and be like, oh, Sorry. No can do, buckaroo. But yeah. I found that out by not giving it any thought and then running into P15 seal on P12. Which was fine, thankfully. Ooh, hi. Gosh. I would love to bring more people in. That sounds lovely. I can rebuild the carpenter fairly easily. So that's 2 events down. Got a cache again here. We got some sea marrow, which could open up a cache, and that would count. Probably the one with the tablets would be best. I will need to get this done, though. Should probably stop being stupid with my shelters, then. If planks are going to be at this big a premium. Let's just put down your bog standard normal shelters. Let's see. If I'm gonna bring these people in, which I am, I will need 2 more. Would love it if I could make that specialty housing. So let's do that. Especially for the foxes, because they need to be much happier than they are currently. Okay. It's gonna be very, very hard to start persuading them immediately. I can wait on it. I can wait until drizzle. In fact, I probably want to wait until drizzle. Or at least until late storm. Yeah. Probably just do that. Give myself a little time to make everybody happy. Seems fair. Okay, and in the meantime we can fix up the carpenter. Seems okay. Alright. I do kind of wish I could bring them in immediately though, but I can't risk the giant resolve hit. Like, we're not gonna get anywhere close to having that amount of resolve. Shoot, I also need to tear that down because, nut bunnies. Alright. Won't have the fabric for that. I guess I could make some fabric. I do now have some reeds, so that wouldn't be crazy. Maybe that's fine. I do need the Harpy Resolve in a big way. Yeah? Alright. Anyway. Please deliver these planks and start building. We'll get a lot of our building done during the storm, I suspect. Probably don't need to break into this, but I did. Oh, hi. More people. Give up the berries for a bunch of people? Sure. I don't mind that. Certainly a lot less scary than losing 8 resolve. So I'll do that. Ton of fertile ground over here, too. That is very good to see. If I could get a hearth like right here, that'd be pretty great. Get both of those patches mostly in range of it. I think that'll be my plan. My long-term future plans. Alright, pull all the woodcutters. Would love it if I could get some beavers working on that, but we can't be at level 1 while under an open sky is active, unfortunately. We're gonna have to make housing. No matter what. Fabric's done there. Delivered a ton of planks. That should get that done quickly. Need to increase the priority of the woodcutter, the stonecutter camp over here, because we need a bunch of sea marrow, and it's not going to collect itself. Kiln's done. Good. We still have a bunch of coal, so I don't really need to put anybody in it quite yet. We'll just keep them on building for now, because that's what I need. Stonecutter camp exists. Good. I don't think these two are going to push me over the edge. Yeah. We're at 99. Calculated. Absolutely 100% calculated. And with 7 builders, we should get most of our everything collected pretty darn quickly. Okay. Trading post is done. Good. Get it out of the way. Collecting as much sea marrow as we can. It's good. Good. If I can spare it, I will definitely want to start Escaped Convicts pretty soon. I want that to finish during the drizzle, if I can manage. Plus, I would certainly like to have more people more fast. Speaking of more people more fast, this will push me into level 1 hostility, which I can't handle. Though I'll be able to handle it in like a second. Because like, the shelters are all getting built, like now. That'll push me to 14. And I'll have 12 spaces for everyone. That's not enough. It's not even close, actually. Get the +1 from that, but boy, clicking this button is gonna be risky. It's fine. I'll just burn some wood if we really have to. So speaking of which, let's get woodcutters going. So we have a little bit of an input on that. That'll be lovely. Okay. There we go. Housing got up. Hearth upgraded. We're fine. For the most part. Once everybody gets housing, we'll be in much better shape. Very few people will be freaking out. Town's going up nice and quick. How we doing on the sea marrow these days? We have 20. Perfect. Exactly how many I needed. Let's break that one open. And the only question is, when do I start persuading these guys? Great question, me. We don't have a lot of spare resolve, that's for sure. I can't delay much longer than this. Bit of a stopgap measure, I know, but it's kind of what I need to do. Glade event's complete. What? Oh, because I brought in newcomers, right. That's right, I did that. I did that and it was the correct thing to do. Ah, that's good. Good job, past me. Can't really turn that in without bumping up a hostility level, so I won't. The end. Whew. Alrighty. No longer need to favor them. Let's turn this in. Shabam. Kazwooshums. We need it. Old fedora hat, protected trade. I don't like a lot of these. Give me something better, please. Stormwalker tax. Did I start with any amber whatsoever? Why no. No, I did not. So I guess that's free to click on. It's sort of tempting to click on that. That or burn to a crisp. Those are both excellent. I do love free money, though. Let's take the money. Zorg! Hello. 3-star biscuits in the kiln, which I already have. That's awfully tempting. Maybe? Maybe I can? It's very much a maybe. Hello. Furnace seems pretty good. One might say it's very good. Better bricks, better copper bar, the ability to make pie. It's only for the harpies, but just the better bricks and the better copper seem really valuable. Yeah. For that reason, let's grab it. Okay. I guess we turn off brick production in here now. Because now we make that in the furnace, which will happen soon-ish. We'll catch Zorg on his way out. Eager to see if this doubles. That'll be really fun if it does. I wonder if that doubles the amount of people you get. I'm not sure if that's amazing or terrible. Could end up being a little of both. What's your deal? We have nothing to make cloth out of. Well then, why don't you go get some stuff to make cloth out of? Solution's right there, my dude. I have to tell you to do it. I mean, I do, because I'm the Viceroy, and I literally assigned you to the workstation. And you can't leave it without my permission, presumably, but, you know, don't point that out.
Hello.
Zorg believin'. Don't stop believin'. Zorg. Yeah. 13 money, huh? That's hard to get to. I guess I could sell the tablets, but they're really, really useful on this map. Kinda don't wanna sell the tool easily enough. I could sell a bunch of planks. Really don't want to sell food if I can help it. Don't have a lot of spare parts either. What do I value more here? I can always get more parts from traders. It's just a little bit risky. Biscuits really worth it? Probably. I mean, it's 3-star biscuits. There's no there's no other way to get a 3-star recipe than that. I don't like it. But I shall do it. We will make our biscuits out of flour and herbs once we get a herb garden rolling. Although we can also get it from this wheat, which is readily available. So that's tempting. Might just end up doing that. Also grab some herbs from here. Both sound like good ideas. Guess I'll do that then. It's gonna sit there and be a good idea. Raisinly a good idea. What to do? We are going to have so much extra labor once this event gets done. What will I do with it all? I mean, apart from like build stuff. Mostly that? Mostly that. Alright, drop the furnace down. This is not my favorite orientation for the Weaver. I don't need the crude workstation, because everything is made better elsewhere. So let's put the Weaver there, maybe? Wait, no, I should put the furnace here, so that it makes gonna sacrifice a little bit of this efficiency for aesthetics here, I think. Because I'm like that. Tier 2, so I don't need to worry about a blight post quite yet. I'm playing on Prestige 6, so that is going to be a thing. A thing I must worry about. I guess it is better to make planks in the carpenter with beavers, isn't it? We'll transition to that at some point, but for now I think I'm fine with the harpies being very happy working in the supplier. Alright, that's made. Good, good. Convicts have nearly arrived. We did not double what we got from there. Fair enough. Got a bunch more harpies, which is interesting. Well, we're gonna have a weaver for them to hang out in soon, so that's good. Hopefully they'll also work on the herbalist camp. Am I out of parts? Which seems like it. Well, that's not great. How risky would it be for me to turn in egg collection now? Not like fantastically risky. Get me a bunch of flour, which would be nice. Start making biscuits a lot faster. Do I have anything to make biscuits out of? Not really. Minor issue. We have nothing to make biscuits out of, so that makes it harder. Still, it's probably worthwhile. Let's just do it. I am going to put on my big boy pants and do that. Tea and incense are awfully helpful to be able to do. Rain mill is also kind of helpful, not as much as it usually is. I could also take the druid's head if I wanted to get oil going. Let's see me make some incense. I'd rather like a clothier or something, but you know, something beggars and choosers. Both of these would help in Glade events. Druid's Hut might actually be slightly more helpful, weirdly enough. Yeah. Rare is the time I click that over other things, but I think I can make it work this game. I think it is worth trying. Ah, we have a spare beaver, so we can put him in the carpenter up here now, which I think I will. Certainly more wood, more better in general. Want to make sure the kiln is fully staffed as well. I'd love some stormwater if we could manage it. Piping up the kiln would be exceptionally good. Make our copper bars in here and our bricks if we need them, which we probably will. Probably not gonna make pie quite yet. It's just for the harpies, and I'd rather make sure all of our stuff is going into biscuit making. Let's see. Probably once this is fully harvested, I'll tear that down and start collecting herbs from over there. It's gonna be a little hard to make use of these fertile ground patches, at least not for a while. But we'll get there eventually. Okay, this can, well, I might need pipes at some point, so I guess it gets to stay up for a bit. Supplier. Yeah, let's have one less person in there. Have them make a bunch of fabric. They're happy in there. It's good. I do want this space cleared out, so I'm gonna wait for the beavers to be done chopping wood and then swap them over. Put a nice little beaver domicile area over here. It'll be lovely. Speaking of things that should be lovely, let's put down our decor. That should upgrade the hearth pretty soon. Have no homeless. In fact, we have 4 extra spots open, so that's good. Means I can take the next migrant wave without too much worry. And you are not making flour because we haven't delivered any. Well, that makes perfect sense, now doesn't it? Looks like this is cleared out. Just need to get the camp itself emptied and we'll be done. Okay, there we go. Salvage the parts. Start collecting some herbs. Start making biscuits in earnest, and that should keep our people pretty darn happy. Speaking of people, sure, come on in. Throw you guys over here. If we have any copper, I think it's fine to turn them into tools, so we'll set that up, but we definitely want more planks than tools. Although, do we? I mean, we kind of do. Whatever, it's fine. Just do whatever. Alright. Storms hit, which is bad. Oh, that's worse than I thought it was. That's a lot of unhappy people that I'm unsure how to solve. Throw you in the supplier to make you happier. And that's... Where's my other harpies? One's in the kiln. Can swap you out, I guess. Put you in here. Hopefully the foxes will be happy once their housing gets built. Hopefully. If not, I can make the drizzle geyser real quick and maybe throw someone in there. Alright, we got there, barely. Definitely going to need to have complex food rolling in a much bigger way much sooner. But this year, we're just okay. Might pop into this dangerous glade next year, although I'd rather pop into this one, to be honest, since I want to open that up to get a hearth down in this general area. Do I have enough space for the beaver houses over here? I don't quite. If I get that one down, I will. I might just declare that to be good enough. Trapper's camp is out of eggs. Huh. You sure are. We're completely out of eggs, actually. Minorly worrisome. What do we do for food? What do we do for food? Oh dear. There's very little of it on the map that I can collect. Oh. Huh. Well, that seems troublesome. I guess we can collect the reeds from here for now. Definitely puts a puts an exclamation mark on the need for the herb gardens. Those need to exist sooner rather than later. Tree still exists, huh? With one charge in it. Get this over here. Not easily. Chop into there, at your leisure. Get down the archaeologist's office at some point. Got good production on everything, so like, no reason not to. Oh wow, we're out of the sea marrow, huh? I didn't expect that. I guess we have been collecting it since the beginning of the game. Well, Let's look at you smelting copper. If we have any copper, just smelt it. There's not actually any gathering camps for me to make, huh? None that are useful, at least. Mildly concerning. Right. You don't need to be in there. Let's get you making coats, actually. That will be a huge boon to resolve for the next storm. Speaking of the next storm, grain delivery line might help. Certainly more stuff that I could make flour out of would be good. Sharp sickles would also be very strong. But I can grow 2-star herbs already, so like, probably best to lean into that. Oh yeah, I never opened my other orders. I should probably have done that at some point, huh? Oh, these rewards are great. So I'm just gonna click that for that reason. Harpy influx. Is there like a way to get mushrooms on this map? Not really. Maybe I'll get it at some point and we'll call it a day. Trailblazing sounds nice. Basically gives me enough crystallized dew to make all the fox houses I'll ever need, and I'm gonna open glades anyway. Basic rights, hasty explorer, gosh, the cellar. That's tempting. So is hasty explorer, given that I am very, very well poised to break into 2 dangerous glades one after the other very quickly. Is that better than the cellar? Getting better pipes and a bunch of parts? Right now it certainly would be better. I hate giving up a good blueprint though, because it is a very good blueprint. But it's also a blueprint I will not get for a very long time because I need leisure fulfilled. And that's hard. We're nowhere near set up for it. Is it actually Hasty Explorer? I don't like it. I almost always pick up blueprints if I can get blueprints, but I guess today I just don't. Alright. Back to woodcutting. Hello, Farlef. Ooh, gosh. It's a pity I don't have a plantation or any berries at all, otherwise I would eat up accumulated dew instantly. Smelter would be cool and all, but highly not needed. What'd we get? Manufactory and a Forsaken Crypt. Spooky! I can calm the spirits. Do I wish to? Probably. Let's turn off tool production for a bit. Hopefully we'll get some copper smelted pretty soon. We have enough for 4 bars. Any stuck in the woodcutting camps? No. I would have to get minorly lucky. But how bad could that be, right? Right. It's not bad at all, I'm sure, if you think about it, kind of. Anyway, we'll make a bunch of incense for this. Unless Farlef has something available, doesn't look like it. Nah. Fair. Might buy copper from him just as a failsafe. A single bar. We shall see. Y'all, I want you to chop over here. Because this locale is where the next hearth will be. Like, here-ish? Between, near the Drizzle Geyser, yeah. Get all of that. Get all that gone. Are you in the middle of chopping the tree? I think you are. Good. So we should be breaking into that momentarily. Ew. 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 Ugh. Mega ugh. Mega ugh. Okay. That sucks. We found some berries we can't pick, which is kind of cruel. Found a bunch of roots though. We can turn that into grain, which will help a lot. Hasty Explorer is done. May as well turn that one in. That did get me a truckload of pipes. Could I use it for this? If I had 2 more pipes, I could. Surely that's cheaper than anything else. I'm gonna buy 1 copper bar and 2 pipes. Okay. Alright, we'll use the pipes to search the lower deck. This is going to be a fantastically high amount of hostility. Can I handle that? The answer is not really. I can, like, a little if I squint, I guess. A little if I squint. Oof. Woof. Woof. That's gonna be mighty rough. Just gonna have to hope I can manage it. herb garden exists now, which is good. Definitely want to put some people in there as soon as I can. Beavers? I guess. We don't, like, super duper need planks right now. They would be very helpful, but we don't super duper need them. We do, however, super duper need food because we don't want to starve to death. So let's work on that. Farlef is leaving. I would certainly like accumulated dew. It's not impossible I find a plantation or an upgraded herbalist hut and just get a ton of metal, which I can use for a lot of things. Such a good cornerstone. It's really good. It's probably foolish of me to click that button, but since I can't, you know, make use out of it particularly fast, but I can make use out of it. Really? You're gonna nap? Fine. How are you doing here? Waiting for incense and copper. How are we doing on those? Got plenty. No problem. Incense, you guys have not made any? Is this because you've been working on the coats from last time? I guess. I guess they do take a while. Especially in this building. Fine. Do also need to point out, no stone anywhere. Troubling. Not sure what we'll make bricks out of, to be honest. Could I speed that up enough to get it done during clearance? Maybe? I frankly don't think it's worth burning my seam arrow to get a tiny chance at extra money. I sure don't. So I won't. Ooh, I do need someone in the Blight Post, don't I? We are going to run into that issue very soon. First, I need the incense, though, so. First we get the incense, then we get the purging fire. Can I use the manufactory, like, at all? I guess, yeah. Pigment would be good, the packs of provisions would be convenient. I do need to hit standing level something at some point, so that'd be good. Plenty of reeds, at least. Very happy to collect those. Alright. It's almost done. Destroys all our amber if this doesn't go off in time. It's almost certainly go off in time, though. Once this all gets delivered, we should be just, like, utterly fine. Yeah. We even doubled it up. It was just that good. Alright. Throw down the hearth now, I guess. Yeah. The low on food warning worries me a touch. So we are very low on it, and I can't really gather a lot of it either. Definitely need these farms to pop quickly. And by quickly, I mean like now. How are we doing on the biscuits, guys? No flour. Oh, I never made flour. That's... that would do it. What if I just entirely forgot to make flour? That would make it so that I don't have a lot of food. So you have a ton of stuff that can turn into food, but not absent flour. Granary's probably the best pick here. Getting pickled goods, 2-star would be exceptionally good. Scribe would also be pretty nice. Could definitely see scrolls and ale being very useful. Cookhouse isn't like crazy. Just the skewers for the foxes would be lovely. I think granary though. I think getting the pickled goods made at 2-star level is good enough to take. Let's turn in TikTok for sure, right? Yeah. Small farm. Probably the clay pit. Actually, maybe the clay pit here. I could get a bunch of foxes in it making clay from our clearance water, and that could make pottery, which could turn into pickled goods. I mean, we get a grain delivery line and we get roots from the herb gardens to a point that it's probably sustainable. We may not need that. Let's get the clay pit. How's this going? Delivering a bunch of stoof. Fair. You should deliver it faster. Oh, more people. Anyone bringing in food? You are? Hey, come on in. Lovely to see your food. I mean, you. Lovely to see you. All out of wheat. That is fine. We have roots. Definitely turn wheats into it, but use roots if you absolutely have to. Biscuits continue to be our mainstay. So we use the stamping mill at some point, and then we'll make pickled goods out of whatever we've got, which is not a lot. Oh boy. We're gonna have a rough year. Hopefully not a fatal one, but it's definitely going to be a rough one. Everyone's housed at least, so I don't have to worry about that. Just everything else I need to worry about. Alright, we can get down to 3. That's probably not sustainable. Which worries me a touch. Oh wait, maybe I can? Nope. Oh my god. We're at 0. Literally at 0. Dang it. Gosh darn it, game. Why you gotta be that way? I guess we'll see how we fare. I'll get an impatience tick somewhat soon. I entirely forgot about the blade post. Like, we're ultimately okay, but it's gonna be something somewhat spooky. Definitely gonna be spooky. Yep. A lot of starving people too, which is exceptionally bad. Okay. How are we looking on herbs? Got plenty. You can help make flour. We need that made faster. Biscuits are the priority. Pickled goods, I mean, if we can make it, let's make them. For sure. Can we? Maybe. Oh boy. Is there anywhere I could go? Is there any food in here? No. Nothing in the caches. Ugh. 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 It's very bad. Very bad. Beaver in the warehouse. He'll help smooth things over a bit. It's gonna have to be okay. Even though it's definitely not gonna be okay. Like, I'm in big trouble, is the thing. Boy, even at 2 we're still upset. Probably because everybody's starving. Yep. That's real bad. That's real bad. Obviously can't pull anybody off of food production. exceptionally bad. Deliver the biscuits. No, don't take a coffee break where you have no food and thus get upset. I need you to deliver the food. It's getting delivered. That's getting delivered. As soon as that's made, I hope I can deliver that. Please. Please, stop going to take a break and starve to death when we have no food. Deliver the food, then take the break. Crap. Hate that. Hate that. We need to clear these hunger stacks off so badly. Alright. Got a ton of biscuits. We got the pickled goods delivered. It's gonna help. At least no one will starve to death. Uh-oh, are you gonna leave? No, just barely not. Okay, Jesus Christ, that was close. Holy cow. Oh my lord. Oh god, that was... wow. Y2? Oh, did we run out of wood? We did. That's fine, actually. Yeah, I'm weirdly okay with that. Hey, the Glade event's done. Sick. There's a very good chance I run out of coal here. Which would present a large issue. I think we'll be okay though at the end of the day. Scary, but we should last just through this, barely through the storm. Just enough for everything to be okay. Well, we made it. Just barely. Man, if I could find no quality control, that would go super hard. Smuggler's Visit is extraordinarily tempting here, but like, what would I pick up? Probably the temple. Just because it's the temple. Is that worth just picking up? Just cold like that? Maybe. I really want no quality control. Oh, you hurt me. You hurt my soul. Oof. 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 Can I go back? That sucks. That sucks, and it's all my fault. I hate it when that happens. I want it to be not my fault. Deliver 70 amber. Is that, like, very doable? It could be doable. Let's pull you guys off the harvesters, get you back to wood cutting, and then I'm out of people, is what happens. I guess we're good on flour for now. Usually one person is more than enough to keep up with it, and they'll just be our builder. Oop, right. Doable. Is it worth doing, though? It is a lot of parts. Feels like Advanced District would be a lot smarter. Make our limited wood go a lot farther. Get another batch of crystallized dew, which I could use for fox housing. It's just so doable, though. Hello, Zia. Did I not set a limit on this? Oh, I thought I set it to 40. I set it to 440. My bad. Yeah. I'll talk to you in a bit. Yeah, it's getting stored, that's fine. Guess we're good to just keep going then? I guess. Should put down the archaeologist's office at some point. Here's like okay. It's not like super in the way of anything. Put it over here. Then it will definitely not be in the way of anything. Sure. Alright. You're gonna get me 10 amber. Which means I will be 13 short. Surely I can trade with Zia for that amount. I've got a lot of cloth. Just sell that straight up, call it a day. I hate how poorly that works out. I guess that's slightly better, I guess. Alright, see ya. Thanks for the money. Guess I could have waited for the newcomers. I'm getting 10 amber from them. I mean, I guess. But I didn't. Alright. Herb garden here. We want a warehouse here as well. It's going to be very important. I could use some help. How am I doing on bricks these days? I got quite a bit. I think I'm willing to drop a terrifying blasphemous altar to the sealed ones. Because why wouldn't I? There's nothing wrong with making a altar to the sealed ones. It only sounds bad. Alright. Cache is opened. Lovely. If I put a harpy here, would we go up a hostility level? And would that make the harpies upset? Yes, it would. I guess we keep the fox on the hearth then. There we go. Bling bling is done. +5 to a truckload of stuff. Jerky's very efficient now, and so is our pie. Pie is probably efficient enough that I want to start making it, in fact. Yeah, probably. Let's get somebody in there. What else do we get? High plantation. How interesting that you popped up. The ranch would also be very nice, but like I did buy the crystal heart exactly for this. Get infinity metal, make a ton of tools, win the game. I like the thought of that. So let's swap you to only make roots then, because we're going to have berries. It will be very good. Could weirdly use more people. You know, if I had the food for it, which I don't. The minor issue with that is that I don't have food. Gonna have to solve that one before we bring in more people, I think. Speaking of which, hello folks. Well, we just got an order with 14 parts, so I don't particularly need parts. Granted, bringing in 6 extra people would be spooky, but they did bring food, so maybe it's not as spooky as we might otherwise think. Definitely use reeds if you can. I might actually need to put more people in the weaver. Yeah. Oh, we need pipes, don't we? Yeah, we sure do. We sure do. Gotta get more people in the furnace then. Gotta get someone else in the granary to keep up with the pickled goods production. And 3 builders sounds fine. I guess. Let's throw you in there. If we're not gonna blow our hostility level, may as well have them help out with building and make everything more efficient. Houses are going up now. Good. Move that over a bit. We can afford one more fox house before we're out of crystallized dew. So we'll do that. Put down a harpy house here. Seems okay. Upgrade this hearth. Alright, the warehouse over here should be a huge boon. It'll make the wood cutting extraordinarily more efficient. along with the root gathering and the herb gathering. So you'll love to see it. In fact, let's just drop these guys right here so they cut more closer. Yeah. Cut more and more closer. Do it. Oh, we're capped? No, we just don't have any coal. That's frightening. We haven't made any. Right, because I told them to just make biscuits. Well, we're not starving anymore. Make coal again. Temple? I mean, the grill would help me out a lot with the foxes, don't get me wrong, but like the temple? Is this the temple? The temple. The temple. We make it the temple. Then we upgraded the hearth. Let's put like a little lamp over here. That's good. One here. That's 2. I don't want to put another 10 notice board. That's too many notice boards. Some flowers flanking it would be cool. Maybe a bunch of shrines. It's okay. Maybe a bench people can sit down next to. A little park in the back. Sure. That should do it, more or less. And eventually the hearth will get fully upgraded. Eventually. Sure are lacking planks. And wood. I should be more worried about this year, huh? Things are definitely not particularly rosy. We're gonna have food at least, but we're also gonna have the downpour, which is scary. Can I do anything about that? Not a lot. I can get down to 3. Then we'll go, like, really hard on building, which I guess is good. I guess. Okay. We're actually okay. That's a surprise. I guess I credit the pickle goods. Plantation exists now, lovely. I would love to put foxes in there if I could manage it. Fine for the most part. Yeah. Some beavers over here for now. While the storm exists. Hello, Isabel. Help. Gain a reroll. Not terrible. I do need to do trading at some point. I guess that works. Sure. Have anything less terrible? Flame amulets is kind of nice. Just woodcut during the storm forever. I don't mind it. Firekeeper prayer is very tempting. Lost in the Wild's kind of tempting, but I think flame amulets is where it's at here. I think that will provide me a great deal of benefit. I do have to remind myself, however, that when I am running the super flame amulets, have to remind myself constantly that, oh hey, by the by, you can't reduce hostility from cutting woodcutters anymore because they don't produce hostility. So, what I see is what I get. It's like, yeah, this is your hostility. The end. Please enjoy it. Oh, you want to do something about it? Well, afraid you can't. Also mildly amused our mainstay is roots and berries. Funny how all that works out. I want to throw down a little camping site out here. It looks nice to me. Therefore, I wish to do it. I'll decide how that looks later. It's all good. Good, good, good. We're very positive food now, which is a relief. I still need you to make pottery. Should put more people in the granary then, maybe? So we're always keeping up with it, but I have no people. So that's an issue. Could bring in more people. But I really would rather not. Like, our farming is barely sustaining our population as it is. It's gonna be a struggle just to bring in newcomers normally. Certainly love to start on you, though. So let's do it. Should also be thinking about opening up another glade or two, considering I have an order just for that. Makes a lot of sense. Ooh, more fertile ground? Yes, please. And more people. And some eggs. Huh. Alright, nobody eats eggs. Well, we have plenty of parts now, so I can do both of these herbalist nodes, which is lovely. Hello, Sother. You have brought me a cleansing clearance totem, which would give me a longer harvesting season, which I do like a lot. You also brought me a wildcard blueprint, but it's real expensive. What do we get now? Reinforced axes is pretty good. It's more wood, more better. Fox majority? I would need 7 more foxes. Peddler's almost certainly better though, right? Get the forum. I don't want to sell ancient tablets though. I guess the fox majority? I guess. Weird. Not what I normally pick up. God, I really do need more people, don't I? Need more people and better camps. And pipes. Don't have any pipes. Don't have any metal.
I guess we're turning it all into tools, which is, you know, smart. Shouldn't mind that I am turning all of my stuff into tools. There we go. Patience tick, we'd love to see it. Well, ticked down, which, again, love to see. Yeah, he doesn't sell food. Might have considered buying some eggs and meat just to bring in more people, but... or, not bring him in, but send them to the Citadel. But... I don't have it, so we're not. Alright. I haven't uncovered any caches, have I? Huh. I mean, I certainly will, but... surprised how few I found. Oh yeah, I can do this now. Faster glade speed events awfully tempting. I have a scout pack, so I'm not particularly worried for how much the scouts can carry. Probably the better time save is carved in stone at the end of the day. Let's grab that. We already know where the medium archaeological discovery is, so we'll probably poke that. Ew. Do I really want to give up tools for that? I mean, I'm not using them. I am not using them. Yeah, maybe I'll save it for when we need it. Hello, friends. Come on in. Looks good. Alright. The extra people is certainly going to help. Let's get you in the foragers camp then. Swap them out if I wanted to. You also go in the foragers camp. You go rebuild the manufactory. Be very helpful. Out of coal. It's fine, I guess. Mildly surprised that that happened, but oh well. How's our flour doing? We are mostly just lacking the raw materials, which is scary. But we're probably not starving. None of these really do much. Bathhouse, maybe. Certainly wouldn't mind people leaving slower. It's in there, right? Yeah. Yeah, there's room. That's good. Okay. Looks like we've got a full harvest in our tiny, tiny gardens. We need to get this one rolling too. The fact that I haven't is ridiculous. What am I even doing? Clearance season is hit. We'll get hopefully enough roots to feed ourselves. I guess I could do the math on it, but that's a pain. What are we doing over here? Mostly fine. Producing a lot of bricks because we're out. Still got plenty of copper. I could stand to put another person in there for that reason. But it's pretty much fine. We still got good coat production, surprisingly. Manufacturing is done. I should be making provision packs now. Scouts are idle. That's good to hear. That means we did it. I guess use sea marrow and incense, and we'll turn on incense production again. In der Hutter Druid. Sure would love it if the temple existed. Guess I'll prioritize it then. Harpy reputation, I do love to see that. Bit of metal. Oh, the fox houses all have gotten crystallized dew allocated. Good. In that case, we can use some metal to make some pipes. Yeah. No trees? What? It's crazy. It's crazy, dudes. You're crazy. Continues to be very tempting to do this. There's the other archaeological site. Okay. Should be easy enough to get. I mean, that's probably all of the victory points I need to win this game. Just right there. What makes you think that would slow me down on other stuff? It wouldn't. That's the funny part. No roots left. Fair enough. Yeah, nothing to get from here then. It's probably okay. It's not gonna be the end of the world. Most likely. Do I just sell tools? Seems okay. Like 20 will just push me to standing level 2 instantly, won't it? No, I think it's 15 I need to get to standing level 2. Either way, I like this. It's actually quite a bit of money. Standing level 1. Whatever, it's fine. It actually shows on the hover.
I know, but it didn't show the next level. That's what I was curious about. Harpy houses are getting down. That's good. Alright, now it looks like we're lacking flour throughputs. Let's get someone else making those. We don't have any leather, so it's not really looking good for water skins. Probably just gonna stick to making pottery forever. Still isn't made because still don't have any pipes. Well, we have them now, but we didn't before. Fox houses should get completed soon-ish too. That's all the beaver houses I need. That'll be all the fox houses I need. Looking good. Hello, Isabel. Hi. Ooh. Gosh. Those are good. Those are really good. Those are real super good. Three-star mushrooms is a lot of food. And the herb garden bonus counts for it, so that should be like 12 mushrooms per plot, which is a ton. And then there's the 2 wildcard blueprints, which is also absurdly strong. But I don't think I'm like looking for blueprints as much as I am looking for not starving to death. Yeah, 14 mushrooms per. That's crazy. It's crazy good. I still want to focus on berries here, I think, but yeah. Here, maybe I just focus on herbs. We have 105 herbs. The thing is, we're probably good on that. I can sell pigment if I wanted to. Probably do. Get me to level 1 with someone else. Shockingly low on reeds these days. Eh. It's probably fine. How are we doing on hostility? Badly, you say. That's unfortunate for me. Alright, we don't have any blight, so you can leave there. Pull one of you guys. Let me fill out the temple. Now we start torching things. We've got a full contingent of woodcutters busily working on everything. Surely we can burn wood during the storm and get below the threshold, right? Right, guys? Right. Should be no problem whatsoever. None at all. There we go. See? Already hit 50. That one is 30 total. I should check on that. Oh yeah, you're right. You need 30 to get to level 2. That is a lot. Man! That's fine, it wasn't like super dedicated to it or anything. Boy, you still haven't gotten any incense, have you? Because it hasn't been delivered. Well, that would do it. How am I looking on wildfires? It's pretty good. I could pipe up my geysers if I had some pipes, which I don't.
so I guess that's a minor issue. Why is this not fully upgraded yet? The decorations haven't finished. Well, fair. It's a fair reason. Really want to get that clearance water rolling and put somebody in the clay pits so we have infinite clay and infinite reeds. It'd be awfully nice. I'd also love to pipe something up at some point. But one thing at a time. Good in the furnace. There I was thinking, gosh, I kind of need more people again. This will get me a lot closer to Thok's majority, which is awfully tempting. This gets me a lot of food, though, and that's even more tempting. It's also fewer people, so I won't go up a hostility level, but whatever. It's fine. We'll just sack more. 16, 17, and I'm overdue for another hearth somewhere, actually. Which is kind of funny. Where would I put it? Here? Maybe. Probably rather put it nearby more fertile ground. I'm gonna break into more glades in that case. Sure does seem like a good idea. It also seems like a good idea is using getting more woodcutters because woodcutting doesn't cause any hostility at all. So like, why wouldn't I? If I have the population for it? Why wouldn't I indeed? Alright, we have some drizzle geyser water, so let's pipe up the granary. Make sure we're good on pickled goods for the foreseeable future. That should do us. Gah, just a tiny bit short of getting up to 10 with that. That is a shame. Herbalist camp is out. It's fine, we got some berries right there. We want to pick up. It'll be lovely. Hopefully we get this herb garden made fairly soon. I have been working this carpenter to the bone. They haven't had a break all game. Calming the forest is minus 80 hostility, which is awfully tempting, but I can just burn wood for that. Dual carriage system makes everything really efficient. Also very tempting. In fact, it's so tempting, I'll take it. Sell tools again, I don't mind it. Get up to 10 with Rainport, sounds good to me. Minorly spooky trading water, trading flour to bog water. We don't have a lot of money. Oh my god. All of this, please? Thank you. That's all really good. That's all like super omega good. That freed up like a massive amount of food that we can now access. That's really, really good. Thank you. Oh man, I sure would like it if we could get into this dangerous glade a bit faster, but I think Sahilda's going to leave before that happens. Oh well. Worse things have happened.
Hi.
Well, Sahilda, thank you very much for visiting. That was incredibly helpful. How are we doing here? We're good. Yeah, we're good. Why did I even ever allow this place to make fabric again? I don't know. Get out of there. Get out of there. The carriage system is delivering metal, right. Fair. We don't need the pipes right now. Maybe later we will, but for now we're good. We're going to have mushrooms galore. Better make sure we're allowing mushrooms to be made into flour. We are. We are now, at least. So that's good. It's not the craziest idea. We're out of wood here. My god. Just chop wherever, I guess. Just chop this place out. Looks good to me. A bathhouse. Cool. Cool, cool. And an altar of decay, which we are going to torch. Get me some foxes that are not occupied with extremely important stuff. This is important, but not, like, extremely important. Yes. Burn it down. Burn it to the ground. Also, a ton of swamp wheat and a ton of roots. Interesting. Pity we can't collect any of that. So we lack literally the one thing we need. Hilarious. Put down a hearth over here. I don't mind it. It's not, like, pretty, but it would be nice and efficient. And sometimes that's important. Alright, making connections is done. Good, good, good. No reason not to turn that in. I also want to pop into another glade to get trailblazing done. I should, like, do that at some point. Alright. Excavate that. Yeah, let's maybe break into a safer one. Instead of being like, what if we just went into a forbidden glade for funsies? Maybe we should be smarter than that. Blight rot. Guess I need someone on the blight post again. And what do we get today? Ranch's infinity meat with reeds, which is awfully tempting. More tempting than slightly bitter coats. So yeah, sure. How much comfort do we have here? A lot. No storm guys are here, unfortunately. We also found a rock. Which is helpful, don't get me wrong. I ran out of tap water. Please excuse me while I refresh my tap water. Obviously I'll let the game go, but until then, I don't really need to do this, do I? No, I don't. I don't at all. Alright, good enough. Tap water, ho! My throat is not putting up with my nonsense. It's like, what's with all the talking, Chris? You don't talk. And they're right. Can't deny it. More fertile soil. Tempting. Let's pop that. Make our pickled goods incredibly efficient. 5 berries turn into 16 pickled goods. I don't know how that works. I assume it's just like this is a handful. We're just really meticulous about how we pickle our berries. Just like super duper. Are we really not keeping up with coats? That's kind of shocking. High level of corruption. Well, we have somebody on the blight post. It'll be fine. Probably wouldn't be crazy to make some packs of building materials, but it's fine. I don't need to worry. Probably. Oh, Harpy Influx is done. Do I want to give up that many mushrooms? And bring in that many harpies? Probably? Can't deny it's spooky. I am going to have some trouble during the storm. How bad could it possibly be, right? Right. Bring them in. Bring them all in. Press is unneeded. The cellar's, like, I guess, okay if you squint. Guess I'll squint. Call it okay. And pretty soon this'll be done, and that'll be fun. I could just speed it up if I wanted to, which I do, so I will. Oi. Put this down now. Sure would be helpful to have that between the fertile grounds. If I'm already giving up on making it pretty, I may as well make it. I may as well make it efficient. Gain an ancient tablet for every 2 discovered glades. Cool. Still hasn't been made, huh? This poor carpenter is just like, we're trying to make planks, sir. You just need so many. Alright. Where'd all those tools go? How many do we have in stock? 10. That's enough to complete this. Let's just send that then. Let's send it, and there's a good chance that'll just win us the game. That's nice. In the meantime, let's turn in some berries and some cloth, I guess. Do that. Make some more cloth. Do need people in the clay pit, don't I? I sure do. I got plenty of. Actually, we don't have plenty of. I guess you guys can go to the furnace. Put you in the clay pit. Make sure we have plenty of reeds and clay for all our purposes. And that should do it. Oh boy. That's risky. I don't have enough housing for you. I really just can't bring them in that case. Guess I could put down a shelter and that would do it, but it feels bad. That also feels bad. It's fine, we have 9 woodcutters. We can handle burning a bunch of wood. We're gonna be 0.2, no, we're gonna be 0.07 reputation short of winning. That's obnoxious. I guess, like, it's an okay time to do this now, huh? It will save me a lot of wood. Though I do want to burn a bunch to make progress on it, so maybe I will. What if I just did that? one is Sans home. So that's good. Should probably allow them to make tools out of wood instead of demanding to make it out of planks, huh? That would definitely speed things up. We need 5 tools and that's it. I want more woodcutters over here so I can clear that out faster. So you guys, over there, clear it out faster. 6, they did it. They did it. Deliver it. Hurry. Deliver the tools. Stop eating lunch. Carriage system. Deliver the tools. Alright, one of the beavers got to it. Fine. Good. Man, maybe I did want move speed on Glade events. Nah. It's fine. There's like a small chance they start and then I burn Sea Marrow and win within the year. Very small. See, that's ticking. That one's practically delivered already. Just burn all our Sea Marrow. Be done in 28 seconds, and we have 17. Hurts. This doesn't count as, like, production speed, right? No. Fair. Alright. Hi. Yeah, let's just get whatever. It's cool. Yep. Sweet. Love it. That's a shame. Gonna win on year 7, which I mean is fine. I'm not upset by it. It's a good time. Just hurts that I could have gotten it done a wee bit faster. Kind soul unity. Excellent. We did it. We the best. Good times. Hello. What are you? Oh no. What a terrible idea that is. Especially with Prestige 10. What prestige level is faster impatience? Or less impatience from orders? Yeah, it's like pretty high up there actually. Yeah, prestige 14. That's only when I actually start worrying about impatience. Do I have humans? No. I can't slow impatience growth. Oh. Ooh. I see. Hmm. Hmm. Prestige 10, huh? Oh, you have to do it there. Ah. Just gonna click on that and call it future Chris's problem, but I guess it will be present Chris's problem later. 'Cause that does it for me. It was a good game, but I think it is time to stop. Is anyone else playing Against the Storm? This person is, although they just ended. Probably don't want to go ahead and do that one. This one says they suck at games. You know what? I like it. I like your attitude. Well, that was fun. Thank you for hanging out, Dendrian. Thanks everyone who hanged out. Dendrian's great. You should watch him if you haven't. He has a YouTube channel. I have a YouTube channel. You should check that out if you are interested in the VODs. If not, well then, don't. Anyway, I'm gonna take off now. VOD will be on YouTube. Hope you have a lovely day, evening, or whatever it is. And hopefully I'll see you again later. Peace.